Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice, where last episode we completed Turnabout Storyteller, our 4th episode, and now move on to our 5th. Acquitting Bucky went last time, we now move away, I imagine, back to Qura'in, as Prosecutor Sahdmadhi is our little cutout for the background of another episode. Without further ado, let us begin. It's time for Turnabout Revolution.
It's time for a revolution!
No! That's far enough.
Huh? Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Khura'in, we can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Qura'in regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Or do we move to Qura'in, as we find ourselves at the Wright Anything Agency once again? And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Qura'in. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airways over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is there any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? What? Why is he here? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy who was on TV! Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Qura'in, and boy, are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. Or hallucinating. Or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Aren't we all? Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions I don't even know where to begin. Well, let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Trucy, what did you say we close up early today? What? Why? Aw, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too, but... The fact is I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I got a few questions of my own. Well, let's ask these questions then. Hi, Dirk. Hi, kinda dad. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dhurke Sahdmadhi. I'm a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Qura'in, I'm like the bogeyman. A tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, Sam. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad. She's a pluggy one, all right. This cannot be. Someone plucked me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. Okay, the foster father side of things. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Qura'in. Did I, never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in... Qura'in? Wait, are you saying... You're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Qura'in when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. And why didn't you tell anyone about this until this time? Convenient. How come you never told me? Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. True, but in this world. So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow. That's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Qura'in. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? Right, what is your request, rebel in another country? How did you cross the border so easily? That's what I'm wondering. Surely you'd be on some kind of maybe possibly wanted list by other countries. I don't know. I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Qura'in. That's where you come in, especially with Qura'in holding as much political power as it seems to do. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Ha 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 ha! Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha! Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room? That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Oh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in... Khura'in Village. Oh. Khura'in Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Qura'in. Spirit mediums? Right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My Defiant Dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief. Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot, Dats, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dats? I remember running around with him when I was a kid. What, your childhood friends? Weirdly? So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? I guess fine. Just nope, end story. Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Right, give us our information. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean faceless? Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Qura'in, never show her face. So depicted is to commit the greatest taboo in Qura'inism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I think we know. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide a face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who could solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Qura'in. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone can become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Qura'in regime? Only the rulers of Qura'in have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. The Founder's Orb has been added to the court record in a question mark state, a national treasure of the Kingdom of Khura'in. None but those in the royal family have ever laid eyes on it. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. Ah, almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Dad. Oh, that tuna looks good. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Nom, 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 nom. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Huh? This is my father. His name was Jove Justice. Jove? I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel if you will, and a talented one at that. Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. I see red is genetic. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, yeah? We've got a photo of my father, a picture of my biological father, Jove Justice, who died in Khura'in. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. What? Oh, almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Qura'in Village then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Off we go then, if you don't want to talk about anything. Long time no see, Khura'in. Lovely little birds tittering away up there. So this is Qura'in, the mystical village of spirit channeling. And where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, Apollo? Kind of think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sahdmadhi's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, whoa, Dirk! No way! Prosecutor Sahdmadhi used to be like that too? The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Skye. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh, how do you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady, who surely should recognize you. Like, super surely should recognize you. Is there any ideas asked to him? Mass transit and electronic communications. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to Qura'in. Why don't you see the sights once you have the orb? Well, I guess I could use a break. How about you show me around? Oh, I'll probably be busy with work, so, I see. What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office. It's never clean. Never gets done. What's the point? The Founder's Orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander? What if he doesn't have it? What if you came all the way from Qura'in for nothing? I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son. Oh, haha. Thanks? No, I really mean it. I feel almost sorry for him at this point. I know, wait a second. Scratch that. Not almost. I actually do. He really wants to make a connection and Apollo doesn't like him. Something happened to cause him to leave, I imagine. Was it the whole rebel thing? Was it what made him lose his eye? Was it the thing that sparked this whole thing? We'll find out in the future. Let's move to the doctor's study. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow! Look at all those books! I'm more or less looking at the statue on the left-hand side. The shelves go from the floor to the ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there's so many relics. They're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. What's with that white outline? I think you should recognize that. It's Quetzalcoatl, isn't it? Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death. What? Please tell me you're joking. I think I come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books. Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own books? But at least he was doing something he loved. Climbing ladders? For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. Well now, Dirk, a dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Let's tell her about the Founder's Orb then. Popsy had an agreement with the Doctor. The Doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. But Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dat should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. Emma, can you not remember the name of Dat? So, who is this gentleman you're escorting? You said his name! We've said his name in front of you! Do you not pay attention to anything but forensics? Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Qura'in. All the way from Qura'in, huh? So, what do you do there? I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Qura'in a better place, though. Volunteer work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sahdmadhi's real father too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sahdmadhi put two and two together? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. What? Guess she's put a few things together, yeah. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It'll really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y, even Orby in the middle of that thing over there. Indeed. Unfortunately, I've no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That, I do not know either. We'll just have to go for each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, it can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Well, I'm guessing there's no more talky-talky with you anymore, are you, Maury? So let's go, examine, and start off by praising Helix. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. No, that's not what I've clicked on. Whoa, it's moving! I feel like it's been modified a fair bit. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? Isn't it a Digimon? I know it's like, for some reason the word like Mogera or something like that, I don't know, comes in the head. I mean, I've seen this various times before. One, it was definitely a Digimon evolution. Maybe Cody's Digimon evolution? I'm not even sure anymore. Trying to remember the past. It's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? It's Gravy Scroll! Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art. Groovy, eh? That pun wounded me gravyly, Dirk. I explained the joke. Bars on your windows. What a huge window. I bet you can see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, you live different lives. He does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. We've got floating golden plane. Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. Nope, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? We'll never know. There's an orb, look. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. That's not what I clicked on! From that height, to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. That's inappropriate. BSI? This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic could do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. And now a locked desk, that I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? Nope, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Is it now? Nice pair of glasses there. It's still more stuff. Is it the glasses in the pyramid? There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking. Well, that's helpful. We're looking at all the colourful stuff anyway. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. So someone might have worn it recently. There's shoes here, a different pair than the rest. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. Okay, we've checked out lots of things. Now to look at this. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines the Texans draw around bodies. And the doctors have just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication in one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. Alright, well, time to examine the body thing itself. We've gone all the way around the room. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there. But what's that dark stain? It's more gravy. It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. That's some strong coffee to stain that badly. That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in early this morning to report what they found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. So, we found our first bit to add. The study photo. The doctor fell, hit his head on the floor and died. There are blood and coffee stains on one of the books. The study diagram has also been added to the court record. Diagram the second floor area, the outside as well on top of that. And that begins our first bit of investigation. Is there anything else more to point out in this room? Well, I can do a little bit of scouting between now and next episode, so they say. Maybe I can go left and right, as it obviously seems to be, as a whole new scope of the room to examine comes before us. So ends our first bit of investigation for Turnabout Revolution. Dirk is here. Phoenix is coming. Everyone is going to be here. Everyone is here. Not too long away. Let's find out how some rebels next time in Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Bye-bye.